Hi everybody, I'm Julia, one of the reference librarians at McAllen Public Library.
Today's ebook recommendation is the classic novel Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. We actually have 6 copies of this book on Overdrive, so it'll always be available. This is the quintessential romance novel that started it all. What's so remarkable about it is that even though it was written in 1813, it's still so relatable now. There's a reason it has inspired countless sequels, spin-off novels, and film adaptations. To use a quote from the novel, it is a truth universally acknowledged that the BBC will make any Jane Austen novel into a miniseries. I've seen all of the film versions, and they're all really good, but you have to read the novel first to have a full appreciation of them. The story centers around the relationship between Elizabeth Bennet and Fitzwilliam Darcy. Elizabeth Bennet is one of 5 daughters in a family that is part of the landed gentry, but of modest financial status. They live in a society where a young woman's future depends on finding a husband, and all 5 of the sisters deal with this differently. Although they have loving parents, their parents don't actually help the situation. Their mother is loud and materialistic and often makes spectacles of herself, and the father is kind but indifferent and does little to help the situation. Mr. Darcy, on the other hand, is part of the highest level of nobility. He and Elizabeth meet when his friend Mr. Bingley buys the estate next to the Bennets. The two of them have a very bad first encounter at a party and basically become enemies. But different events draw them together and force them to learn more about each other and get over the pride and prejudices that were blinding them from each other in the beginning. There's some other drama involving the other Bennet sisters that's an important part of the story, but I won't give everything away here. So give this novel a try and see why it's still considered a classic romance novel after more than 200 years. You can find it on our Libby and Overdrive apps or online at the link below.
This was Julia, and thank you for watching. Be sure to follow MPL Adults on Facebook and McAllen Public Library on YouTube, and don't miss any of our virtual programs.